Hi, I'm Christy Conway with Charleston Home and Design Magazine, and I'm here with Jason Goldberg of Palmetto Tile Distributors. Jason, how are you?
I'm well. Thanks for having me.
It's good to be here. We're at this beautiful home on Headquarters Island. We are surrounded 360 degrees by wonderful water, and you've done actually the tile in this home. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. How many bathrooms were you involved in this home?
So there were 5 bathrooms here and a powder bath. This house was renovated over the last year or two, and extensive work done to the home, and the bathrooms look great. We're excited to show the bathrooms.
They do. And the kitchen looks fantastic too. You actually did the backsplash, or provided the tile for the backsplash as well, and the pool as well. So actually, I think every surface that you could possibly be involved with, you provided the tile. Can you talk a little bit about the pool, since I think that's a pretty dramatic feature?
Sure. The pool, I'm not a pool person, but it's neat. It's zero entry and has many different levels of entry into the pool. Has a really nice waterline glass mosaic tile.
Definitely.
That is multi-layered. Has a foiled design in the middle of 2 layers of glass to give it its appearance, and throughout the day the light reflecting on the glass gives the glass different colorways throughout the day, and the sun moving overhead.
It actually looks 3-dimensional or something. Is it handmade?
It's handmade in California, in the U.S. and
made in the U.S. That's
absolutely
nice.
Very nice. And actually, we're excited about it.
The trim around the hot tub is the same tile.
They did. They used the same glass mosaic to do the wall around the hot tub, and it's no problem installing that material under the surface. If they wanted to continue to do the glass mosaic throughout the pool, we could have done that.
Sure.
They obviously use something a little more slip resistant, but
right.
and cost effective.
But you could do it.
Yeah, absolutely,
okay.
You could do it.
All right.
We're excited about it. It's a fun project. We love tile outdoors. We're trying to show more examples of tile being used outdoors here in the Low Country, especially since our climate is geared right towards it. We don't have a lot of deep freezes with water involved, which lets us use a lot more product outside. So we're excited about possibilities of tile, stone, glass going exterior.
So actually, the decking you were involved in as well, and that's not a glass, that's a natural stone?
It is. It's a natural travertine paver.
Okay.
It's been tumbled, and I believe they're 16 by 16 inches, and it's worked out well. They're thin-setted right to a concrete substrate outside, and should last a good long while. They'll age nicely with the home.
What I think is interesting is it actually flows right into a bathroom right off the pool area for people just getting in and out of the pool. So it's like a seamless transition into the bathroom. So it's the travertine decking right into the bathroom. And then there's actually a shower in there as well with more travertine.
It's a different, we moved over to an Italian travertine there, which is a little bit more rare. It's really light color. You'll see the nice movement through there. A few more holes and or what we would call voids.
I like that.
And it gives it a lot of character. It does. That has a slight blue vein running through it also.
Okay.
The Ivory Rustico looks really nice out there.
Okay. Now inside, you said that you were involved in 5 bathrooms and 1 powder room. Is that right? Or okay, all right, about 4 bathrooms.
4 bathrooms and a powder room, and then the
okay.
bathroom outside of the pool.
Okay. I know that my favorite is the master bath. Would that be the same for you, or do you have a favorite?
I like the master bath. It's beautiful. It's a natural stone floor and walls. Obviously, the vanity wall is amazing in and of itself with the glass wall. I really do like one of the guest baths. Is a gray porcelain that's very affordable.
Okay.
It's something that most everyone could afford when they're out looking for tile. It's very reasonable. Italian-made porcelain that we are importing and stocking here in our Columbia and Charleston locations. So, we're really excited about it.
This home obviously is a multi-million-dollar home. It's gorgeous. But what I find is that they've used reasonable tile, and we kind of have talked about that. It seems like if someone were to want to do something similar that they could, and you mentioned a little bit about that with the gray tile, is that?
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah. Can you talk more about the options with that tile? I know also comes in a different color as well?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. That particular porcelain is available in we're stocking a walnut color and a gray or gris. There are a few other ones, colors available and different sizes available for a special order for a client. But those 12 by 24s are stocked in our warehouse. It's very reasonably priced, $4.50 a square foot or so retail, and just really great look.
They're pretty dramatic, being so large like that. I think that's pretty unique too.
It's great.
No.
I'm sorry, but the cost of larger units has come down, and the great thing of going from example to a 12 by 12 to a 12 by 24 is we're cutting the amount of grout joints in half.
Right.
So the grout is a little weaker, more maintenance part of our system, and we're just trying to decrease that amount of grout in there, giving us larger units. Technology has really improved over the last just several years. Let us have that, so it's nice.
What kind of finish is on that, both the walnut and the gray or gris?
Yeah, it's a Lepato finish, which is a semi-polished finish. It's not a full polish where it would be extraordinarily slippery or shiny, but it is a nice, a little bit more than a matte. It gives you a little bit more of a dressy or formal look, and it's nice. It's nice.
Yeah, that's probably good for a bathroom if it's less slippery. That makes sense.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you can always use if someone's concerned, use the matte finish on the floor and the polish or Lepato on the walls. That's no problem.
Okay. Well, speaking of the walls, if we could go back to the master.
Sure.
That's my favorite.
Sure.
Okay, so there is tile on the wall in the master, as well as the floor and the shower and pretty much every other surface. What kind of tile was used on the wall?
On the shower wall was a marble that we carry. It was used on the shower wall and on the floor.
Okay.
On the walls, the vanity wall was a glass mosaic from Sonoma Tile Makers. It's in the Vahara glass collection, made of recycled materials. And
cool.
it's really neat. They chose to go all the way up the wall with it in this application. Again, if someone wanted to use it on a smaller scale, you could use 8, 10, 12 sheets of it and get a nice accent wall in a ceramic or porcelain installation as an accent. So there are ways to tie in these things that you'll see here into a everyday situation for most homeowners. Sure.
Okay. Yeah, I think the color combination between the tile on the floor and the tile on the wall is pretty incredible. I think that combo was pretty interesting. What I also thought was interesting was the pencil line around the mirrors. Actually, the mirrors were built into the wall. Is that what happened?
The mirror is framed out by a double layer of pencils, glass pencils.
The tile, it's actually tile, right?
It's glass tile liners that we've ordered to coordinate with the glass mosaic field, and then the mirror is just set to the wall and trimmed out with those pieces.
Yeah, that's neat and unique, and totally not kind of involved with tile. There's actually a hidden TV in that room.
There's a TV behind one of the mirrors in that bathroom.
That's pretty incredible. Yeah, on the right side, there's a two-way mirror. It's very cool. Well, is there any other feature that you find particularly interesting in this home?
The home is beautiful. It's one story which I really like. We feel very fortunate to have been a part of such a nice project. The before after is absolutely amazing, and we appreciate the homeowner allowing us to show you and y'all coming out to shoot this. It's really enjoyable for us to be able to see a finished product
right, because you sell the tile but don't install, right?
Exactly. So we're suppliers of material. We don't always get to come out and see the finished products.
Well, they actually have another home, right, in the Folly area?
There's a home at Folly Beach. Okay. Yes, ma'am, and hope to be able to get some access to that and get some pictures of that maybe on our website. So
they used you for both homes, and they've actually you're friends with them. Is that right? It's
a personal friend, and they've been nice enough to use us for both projects, and we're excited to show the products.
They liked the product the first time, decided to go with you the second time.
Trying to give a good service. We're trying to give we're very customer service oriented at Palmetto Tile. We really want to strive to help whoever the homeowner is get what they want in budget, whether it's a small bathroom you and I are going to do, or 4 or 5 bathrooms at a time. Really just want to help each person get what they want in the budget that they need. So,
Well, we're kind of almost to Johns Island, and I know that you've mentioned you actually have a showroom on Johns Island. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
And as well as North Charleston.
That's correct.
So you can pretty much access any showroom from anywhere in the Low Country. I've actually only been to the one in North Charleston, and I was quite surprised with the size of it. It's pretty impressive.
Thanks.
How long have you been in North Charleston?
Been in North Charleston 4 to 5 years,
Okay.
going on getting that showroom open there. Had been open in Johns Island for over 20 years now at it. But we're at the Island Center there where Bohicket and River Road meet. We have a warehouse on River Road for folks to pick up material and
Great.
setting material stock there for sale. And then, North Charleston. So
Okay.
it's neat.
Well, how long have you guys been in business?
My father started the business a little over 25 years ago in Columbia. And he and my mother work in Columbia. And
They're still there.
They're still there, doing the same thing I'm doing, and whatever it is we need to do. And I get good in the deal being down here in the Low Country. It's nice.
Yeah,
It's nice.
that's neat. Was your grandfather involved? You said to me before we started talking here that you're actually third generation then?
Yes, ma'am. So my grandfather is a Holocaust survivor. Came over from Europe after World War II, and was placed in Columbia. Began cleaning tile and working in maintenance crews, cleaning tile. Then ended up doing a little bit of contracting work, setting tile, and I guess from there.
That's a neat story.
So
I mean, it's always fascinating to see how people kind of transition and get their family involved. And actually, you have children yourself, right? Are you planning on getting them in the business too?
I have 2 kids. They can do whatever they want. I want them to do whatever they want. They're welcome to come to work with Dad if they want. They're welcome. I want them to do whatever they want. I have one that does ask me nightly how the tile's made, and is starting to ask me some pretty technical questions. The 5-year-old.
Do you have tile in your own home then?
A little bit.
Okay.
A little bit.
He's examining it.
Like everybody else, I need to do some work to my own home.
Yes. Okay, well, if someone wants to learn more about your product, do you have a website that they can go to?
Sure, love for them to go to palmettotile.com. You can find us on Facebook. We try to keep the Facebook page up to date and current, and posting new photos of jobs that our customers have sent us. Go to palmettotile.com. You can call us at 768-3111 at Johns Island, or 266-8700 in North Charleston. You're welcome to set up an appointment. In North Charleston, we're open until 7 on Wednesdays for those of you who work.
That is very helpful.
So
for those of you who can't get out before 5,
Can't get out before 5, come see us Wednesday night till 7 in North Charleston.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. Thank you all. We appreciate you being here. Thank you so much.